Hello. Hey y'all. So, I am feeling sentimental. Let us light a candle. This smells so good. Mango tangerine from Trader Joe's. Get a good whiff. It feels nice and warm. So, I'm feeling rather sentimental today. Or just always, but I wanted to show my sapphic book collection. My sapphic books. I gotta give a backstory. So I don't read. I'm dyslexic. So it's really hard for me to read. Usually what I do is I listen to audiobooks at the same time, so that way I can focus on the words. Because oftentimes when I'm reading, I like the words, it's just really hard for me to focus on them, and they get jumbled sometimes. Like I'll be reading and it'll all just shift to the side. But yeah, so I figured out later in life, like after I graduated from high school, what that was, which kind of fucking sucked, but it's okay. But anyway, I don't really read, but I met this girl and she was really pretty, and so when she recommended some sapphic books, I said, yeah, I love reading. So I read like 5 books in the span of a month. I mean, what can I say? So yeah, all of these were her recommendations. She did end up ghosting me, but that's another story. But I just wanted to share these books because they're really beautiful and they helped me appreciate myself and appreciate my love a lot, which is, I think, really beautiful because I oftentimes felt ashamed for the ways I felt. But these books really helped me just have my little moment of understanding the joys of a good rom-com. Just understanding the hype, you know? So the first book that I read that she had recommended was Crier's War, which is like a fantasy world, and where there are these like 2 girls, and one of them is like a alternate breed of human that's like kind of like perfect in a way, and they aren't supposed to like really feel emotions or things like that. But she ends up feeling so much, and she meets this girl, and her name is Crier. Or, well, the girl that's not the Supergirl, they're called maid. Okay, I'm really bad at explaining this, but anyway, the human is Ayla, and then the maid girl is Crier. And yeah, it's just a beautiful fantasy like novel, super sweet. I think it's not only like just a love story, but it's such an interesting plot. Like, I love fantasy, but it is a 2-book series. So the second one was Ironheart, and when I tell you, I read Crier's War like really fast because it was so good, and then then I had to wait for Ironheart because it was coming in the mail. So I was really like, yeah, just waiting. Yeah, I definitely recommend these. I don't want to give away anything, but just know that it's a beautiful story. I like these ones too because they are told from the perspectives of both the girls. So each chapter is a different perspective, which I think is really beautiful because you get to see like both sides, kind of how they come together in the end. I think it's really gorgeous. My favorite character in that series is Ayla, for sure. I think it's just such a beautiful story. Yeah, and she had the girl that recommended these books to me gave me this book. Oh, wait, which one did she give me? I think she gave me this one. It was Gwen and Art Are Not in Love, and it's the story of two, like, I don't think it's like set in like medieval times, and it's not fantasy, but it's like maybe it is. I don't think so. I can't remember. But it's really it's like medieval times. It's about like these Gwen and Art, and they're supposed to be getting married to each other. It's like an arranged marriage, but they clearly don't like each other like that. But you know, there's like Gwen falls in love with like a sexy knight girl, and I just think it's such a fun story. This one's funny, like it's really funny, like it genuinely made me laugh, which is pretty surprising for a book to do that. But yeah, this one was a really good one. I love the dynamic between Gwen and Art because I love the like platonic love they have for each other. I think it's really beautiful. And I really love the way that this author like just really captured all the different types of love, not just the romantic love, but just the friendship and everything. So it's a really beautiful story. Yeah, this one was also gifted to me by that one girl, and it is called Not for the Faint of Heart. I like this one. It's definitely my least favorite out of all of these books, but it's really beautiful too. But just like, it's a little more goofy, but it's kind of like like Robin Hood kind of vibe, I think. Yeah. So it's like set in the forest, and it's really beautiful, like to imagine settings. I think there's also really good representation of all the types of love in here, like family and like friends and romance and stuff. So it's really beautiful. I think that this author is really good at capturing that. But yeah, all of these authors are not men, because I don't want to read a sapphic book by someone who is a man. Like, I'm not going to read a sapphic book written by a man. But yeah, these are all written by not men, which is great. Yeah. But this one's super cute. This one, the like lovers are really, there's Clem, and then what's her name? Clem and Marielle. But Clem is super cute. Like, she's like really like funny and like got like crazy hair, and she's like really witty. I really like her character. And I think that I love like picturing the way that all of the people look in these, just because it's like really fun to imagine. And that's like why I also, what part of the reason that these books really helped me kind of find my find hope in like romance and stuff is because like I felt like I wasn't ashamed to read these and imagine and like kind of have that like sense of wonder and stuff like that. So it's really beautiful. But I'm going to show you my absolute favorite one of all the ones that she recommended me. One Last Stop. This one was so good. I loved it. It's kind of like sci-fi sort of in a way. Like, you have to read it because I don't want to give anything away, but it's a good one. And it's a little more like spicy but like, I mean, it's not a bad thing. But this one, the main girls in it are August and then Jane. But it's a really beautiful story. And I think one of the reasons I love this one so much too is because like August, it's all from her perspective, and you can really like see the way she opens up to people throughout the book, and it's really beautiful. I think like she really like is really like closed off towards the beginning and opens up a lot, and I think that's like super pretty because, you know, I think a lot of people can relate to that just as a human being, you know, not just within the world of romance or whatever, but like just within everything, you know. But yeah. But Jane, I love Jane. She's a cutie, bro. She's got tattoos. She's all like flirtatious. But it's funny because it's like those like cringy like little romance books, but it's like you cringe, but at the same time you secretly enjoy it too. That's what it is, you know. And I was missing that for so much of my life. It's like I never understood romance books because I never understood hyping over a man, or just like whatever. But and then I got this, like I got recommended these, and I'm like, oh, I get it, like, you know, kicking your feet and giggling type shit. But yeah, I think it's always good to have those corny things, you know, because like those things are part of life, all that corny shit. But this book made me cry, bitch. This book was so good. I definitely recommend, if you want to read any of these books, this one is my main recommendation. So thank you to the girl who ghosted me and recommended these books, because you made me read. And yeah, so I'm glad. I don't know, you know, it's like life goes on, and I got some good book recommendations, and yeah, you live and you learn. But yeah, I think that these books really helped me feel things again in a good way, like feel hope. So I think it's always good to have that. So I hope that you enjoyed these little peaceful reviews of these books. Yeah, go read, touch some grass, and talk to your friends, and go do something nice for someone. And yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching. I hope that this was nice and relaxing for you. Still got the candle, but yeah, it smells really good. I'm going to go to sleep now. It's really late, like 4 a.m., maybe 5. But yeah, get some good sweet dreams and good rest.